So there's no excuses for them not being here. A semi-typical meeting layout. You have your unified command sitting up the front like we did here yesterday, with the command staff usually on one side and the general staff sitting on the other side. The unified command is sitting to where they can see everything. Typically, you would have it set up to where any kind of a display, in this particular case, we'd probably have them sit up out here in the middle of the room, looking back up this way, and then whoever's presenting to them can stand here and make the displays. But again, on the walls, you've got your ground rules and agenda. You've got your incident objectives that are going to be listed up there so that everybody knows exactly what we're working towards. The work analysis matrix and the operations plans worksheet, the 234 and the 215. A lot of times you'll get some unified commanders who don't have a clue what any of that stuff is. It's just a jumble of words and numbers and everything, but it looks good that, hey, you're doing something, and they can say, okay, yeah, I can follow that. Whether they can or not, it's irrelevant. But it helps, and it may be very effective when your operations section chief is briefing out his plan for the day. He can go to the 234 and the 215, the planning worksheet and the work analysis matrix, and show exactly and discuss in detail. Because what that does, the work analysis matrix is how are we going to meet your objectives? You got the incident objectives over here. Well, the work analysis matrix, and Aaron probably talked about this, says how we're going to meet those objectives, and then the planning worksheet is what equipment we're going to use to meet those objectives. Any decisions or directives, like we talked about earlier, it goes on the 202B, I believe it is. I'm blank off the top of my head. Anything that if it breaks or a critical piece of equipment breaks, or if there's a significant injury, if there's going to be a VIP, it's going to be, or it shows up on the area, Unified Command wants to know about it right away. That's something that they'll need to know about, and that'll be listed up there as one of the main things that they want to know about right away. And then also the meeting schedule.